1, 2, 3, come on!
Good day, panelists and advisors, and to our professor, Dr. Raymund Narciso. And now, we are going to present to you our title proposal, which is Organizational Culture and Employee Morale Among Salon and Spa Staffs in TAGUM City. The proponents of this study are Marvin M. SAYON, SHANTAL INSOG, and RAYMUND SOLEDAD. The findings of this research were that the various dimensions of the organizational culture do have a significant impact on employee morale. It was also found in this study that some of the various components of culture have more impact on the employee morale compared to others. According to French and Bell, organizational culture is prevailing patterns of activities, values, and products. They observe that it is possible for the people within an organization collaboratively to manage the culture of an organization in such a way that the goals and purposes of the organization are attained at the same time. The objectives of this study is to assess the impact of the organizational culture on employee morale among salon and spa staffs in TAGUM City, and also to determine if there is a significant relationship between them.
Need and significance of the study. The need for a study of the impact of organizational culture on employee morale arises from the fact of the most above-mentioned studies were carried out when environment was not dynamic as today, and organizational culture was almost same in every organization. Similar studies have been carried before also. They attempt a partial understanding in the spheres of organizational culture and employee morale. The effect of organizational culture on morale has escaped specific analysis, and its subject of rough estimates and highly personal perception in most cases. This study would be valuable for the effort of the Indian organization because this study gives the result that the culture of an organization affects the morale of the employees. The study is required to study the culture can help increasing employee morale, which in turn will increase their productivity. The present study, thereof, is the first step toward studying an ideal organizational culture that combines with high morale with a high degree of task effectiveness. As such, is widely applicable.
The research methodology. The scope of the study is limited to the study of the organizational culture and employee morale among salon and spa staffs in TAGUM City. The size of the sample that will be taken for this study would be 50 respondents. Primary source of data will be used to carry on this research. The data will be collected with the help of a set of questionnaires. The two variables that we use in our research are organizational culture, which is the independent variable, and employee morale is the dependent variable. Organizational culture. Every organization has a culture. It has its own cultural forms that constitute the expected, supported, and accepted way of behaving. These norms are mostly unwritten and tell employees the way things really are. These influence everyone's perception of the business, from the chief executive to the lowest rank. Employees from all cadres of any organization contribute to the success or failure of the organization, to the norms by accepting and supporting them. And next is the employee morale. Morale is the simple words that can be understood as a degree of confidence and optimism of a person or a group. It is an attitude of mind and spirit, the corpse of well-being and an emotional force.
Next is the scope of work. The following are assigned tasks and positions of the researchers in this study. SHANTAL INSOG is our spokesperson, RAYMUND SOLEDAD is our data encoder, Marvin SAYON is assigned for paperwork and technicalities,